Hello, it's day 7. How was moving and grooving yesterday? How was feeling into your body and feeling the non-linearness of it? Having it be okay to not make things even or equal and not judge it, right? Letting your essence just flow through however it wants to, holding yourself there. I bet some of your energy has shifted now after that. So by this time, you probably have seen where non-agreement shows up, and it's showing up less intense than a few days ago now that you have followed along and are doing the work to being present. Yeah? If that's not the case for you and you still feel like you're on autopilot or letting the world overwhelm you, then today's theme has landed perfectly on time just for you. Wherever you are on this journey of sparkle, you are perfectly where you need to be. Let's get deep into our theme for today. The theme of today is about intention. This is a huge one, so just bear with me, okay? Stay open, take a deep breath, let it all out with a sigh. Good. I've mentioned before that intention could be used as prayer or commitment. They all kind of point to the same thing. They all kind of point to desire, right? We worked on our commitments, then we see the non-agreement, and the non-agreement points us to what we prefer instead, and then born desire. I believe that intention is a container or vessel that alchemizes or transforms the non-physical desire into physical reality. That's what I think intention is. Thus, being intentional, you're providing yourself the space to be creative in how you want to color your experience. A valid truth is that us human beings are meant to be creative. That is our purpose. We get to create every day. We automatically create every day. Whether it's how you plan your day or how you brush your teeth or how you eat, how you chew your food, how you put your food together, which is today's task. Everything you do, from how you drive your car, what you pick your car, what you name your child, what you name your pets, what you decide to wear, all of it's being done by you and you only. So you literally are creating in every single moment. You are that magic every single moment. So back on desire, I want to specifically talk about your heart's desire. Sometimes, I was raised Buddhist, and so ours is like when in Buddhism they say, "Oh, the more you have desire, the more suffering you have." That's the religion that I was brought up in. And I was like, no, maybe they have desire wrong. Or I'm just sharing that snippet with you to let you be open to seeing what desire can mean to you, right? So some people think desire is temptation. Like, they talk about there's like a taboo side of feeling pleasure for yourself. And desire from your heart is pure. It's so pure. It is pure intentionality. There's no ego allowed, because even if someone tries to judge it, even if it's yourself that tries to judge this heart's desire, you can't deny it. It's untouchable. It's something that you really crave for, yearn for, and there might be no reason to it. And that is pure heart's desire. That is your creative juice, creative magic. Does that make sense? Another truth here is that your intentions are always working in the background of your life. So your heart's desires, the intention, which is the container for your heart's desires to cultivate into reality, is always working in the background, whether you are conscious of it or not. It's a subconscious agreement with yourself and possibly with God, possibly with your spirit, which is God, meaning you don't have to actively be conscious to work to make this thing happen. Let me say this again. Your heart's desires, right? You don't have to figure it out to make it happen. If you just lean into your own magic. I'll get into this a little bit more, but if there is work to be done, quote unquote work to be done to have your heart's desires come to fruition, it's practicing being receptive to that intention, fulfilling those desires that you have on your heart. Bear with me. I know this is kind of sticky, but bear with me. The power of your heart is huge. So huge. And I'm so excited for you to start to discover and feel this for yourselves during this challenge with me. Did you know the heart is way more powerful than the brain? The heart's electrical field is 60 times stronger than the brain's, and the heart's magnetic field is 5,000 times stronger than the brain. The heart is the most powerful generator of electromagnetic energy in the body. Powerful. This is why when you look at this picture, you can see two people standing far apart, but they can feel each other's vibe even when they're not touching, right? Just as much as like when you're in a room and someone walks in, that person is super radiant, you can feel their energy even though they're like across the room from you. This is them in their heart space, right? Or the opposite, if somebody dangerous walks in, a part of your heart wants you to leave, and you don't necessarily need to know why, right? You're not sitting there trying to rationalize why, like, oh, he's wearing this or she's wearing that, whatever. You just decide to go away, move away, like that's not your vibe. The heart is that powerful, and it's so subconscious because it's in our bodies. Yeah, our brains are in our bodies too, but we live in their minds so much of the time. But you get it, right? Like, does this make sense? Let me know in the comment section if it doesn't make sense. But so with that all being said, like how powerful your heart is, why do we spend so much of our time in our heads and not in our hearts? I can point to a few reasons why, but I don't want it to have it go into this blaming game. So we're not going to do that. With intention, going back to intention, that container and vessel, coming from your heart's desire, inside your heart, you can create miracles. With intention, coming from your heart's desire, you can create miracles. Yes, speed of light, way faster and easier than using your brain to get your life together and quote unquote, figure it out. We're not going to give any more energy to that. There's no more of that, like, I need to figure this out and then this can happen and then this can happen. Can you see how that's linearly, like that's a linear way of thinking? And we're leaning in and learning more how to live non-linearly, which is where our heart also resides, this non-linear thing, right? Letting our electromagnetic field do its thing. We're going to work on accessing our heart and setting intentions from there and seeing how much easier life will be for us. How does that sound? So cool, right? Like, it kind of sounds like it's too good to be true. Like, of course it sounds too good to be true because your mind is judging on like how and rationalizing how this could happen, but just stay with me, okay? There's so many ways to access your heart and lead from there. And I'll drop down below inside the description many meditations, many ways that you can do it. I have separate videos for that. So you can choose, let your heart choose which one excites you more. And you can start implementing from there what you want to use first. You can go through all of them and see, right? But back to cultivating with intention. Knowing that intentions are always running in the background of our life, and now understanding the power of the heart has to speed up the energy inside this chamber of change, what is there for you to do? Can you guess? I'll give you a moment to guess. What is there for you to do, knowing now that the power of your heart can speed up the energy inside this intention, the chamber of change, and your intentions are always running in the background? What is there for you to do now? It is being present. All that's there for you to do is be so present, be open and receptive, and listen intensely. Listen to your own energy, allowing the energy or the emotions to come up and let them go, right? Keep moving non-linearly. Keep being present, be open, listen intently, and have faith and trust what shows up is ready for you to either release and let go or deepen and anchor from the intentions that you have put in your heart, or has your heart already has, and you just got consciously aware of them. Yes, you stay with it, you stay present, you believe in yourself, you believe in your heart, you see what your heart needs from you. You notice whenever you're in your head, and you have these practices down below that could lead you back to your heart in any instance, right? You are building this new relationship. If you already have this relationship with your heart, then you're building a more deeper, more palpable, more intimate relationship with your heart with full trust. Yeah? So with doing that, and our task today with intentionally cooking and seeing all the love you pour into it, and also knowing that, you know, you can have eating as ceremony. You can eat your food as ceremony. It's going to be so profoundly beautiful. And this is what you get to do every single day. Every day. Yeah? We always go as far as we are safe enough, supported enough, ready and willing enough, or in pain enough. So long as you move, know that you are safe here in this challenge with me, supported. Please reach out to me if you ever are dealing with a breakdown or anything. I have so much that I could offer, but I don't know what you need unless you tell me, okay? Or we can work it out together. And also trusting that if you're listening to this, you're here in this challenge, that means that you are ready. The choice of being willing enough, that's on you. Okay? Cool. Much love to you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I cannot wait to see what shows up for you guys in this in today's video.